Everybody, it's Katie. I have just a few minutes left of nap time, and so I thought I would answer a question, frequently asked question, or I used to get it a lot, especially when Alice was young, and that is, are we going to homeschool? Are we interested in homeschooling? Whatever. So I thought I would just talk about that a little while. The short answer, the short answer for now is no. Alice is at preschool right now. She just started her second year of preschool, and now is a 4-year-old, and she loves it. I don't know, it sort of works, right now it works for everybody. Like, she loves it, she loves being with other kids. I really enjoy having a little bit of downtime. I enjoy one-on-one time with August. I feel really privileged to be able to have that, and just spend some time with him. And as he's getting used to that, I see him being really surprised and really, really pleased with it. To get to decide what activities we do and to get to do things at his pace and stuff, because normally, our activity is kind of led by Alice. She kind of decides what we do and how long we take with it and that kind of stuff. Just because she's older, she tends to dominate. So I do love having, letting August kind of take the lead a little bit and just really getting to focus on him. The main thing, let me say, so I am very interested in homeschooling. I think, me personally, I would really like it. I'm sort of geared towards those types of activities. I'm sort of geared towards, I am always trying to teach my kids anyway. And I think, especially again, when Alice was younger, I used to make a lot of videos about Montessori activities and various, kid sort of educational type activities. And I used to talk about how I was teaching her things, how I was teaching her colors and whatever, sign language and Spanish and all kinds of things. And I definitely do that, just as part of our day. I would love for that to work for our family, but I don't know, I have questions about how it would work. When I was in high school, I actually wanted to be homeschooled very badly. My high school was just not a very positive place for me, and I developed this whole plan. I read a bunch of books about unschooling, and I developed this whole detailed plan. I'm super motivated about things that I'm really passionate about, and like I said, I did tons and tons of research. I presented my parents with this huge plan. I think I was 15. And it was a daily schedule of the things that I was going to do and the things that I was focused on and how I was going to meet all of my high school requirements and the various opportunities I could tap into and volunteer component. And it was a very, very, I still think, well thought out plan. And I think I would have learned everything I really needed to know, and I probably would have been a lot happier person. Unfortunately, my parents did not go for that. I stayed in high school for the rest of the time, but I am naturally inclined to do things on my own and to sort of do things my own way, and it's just something I feel really excited about. So for me personally, I think all the time, I take the kids somewhere and I see that they have, some kind of workshop or something, and I think, oh, that would be awesome. If we were homeschooling, I could do these. I could sign up for all these classes and cover our bases. And I have this kind of mental map in my head for, well, we could do science activities on these days, and these are the things that we would do, and these are the places we would go. I have this all all in my mind. So if it were solely up to me, yes, I would love to homeschool. Problems with my beautiful plans are that Mike isn't really into it. It's just not something he thinks would be of more value than a school environment, or he just doesn't think that it would work long term or that we would stay motivated or whatever. And I respect that. I think that it has to be a family decision. The main reason really is though that I don't think Alice doesn't want to. We've talked about it, and she's kind of horrified by the idea. She really, really loves school. She really loves being, she loves doing things independently. She loves being with other kids. She loves kind of having her own thing. Even at this age, she's just very independent that way. The preschools we've had experiences with so far have been really, really positive experiences. They've been sort of alternative type programs and just have really kind of met her needs and our needs, and we've all, we've been happy. We're starting with a new school now, but again, our first impressions and stuff are very good. So that's working, and that's a wonderful thing. Looking into the future, again, I I would love to homeschool. I think if my kids, as they get older, if that's something that they want, I would be really, really open to it. If they have some kind of needs, if they have something that can't be met by the school district, you know, I am like a real supporter of public schools. I think if my kids have like some kind of issue that makes learning harder for them, or whatever, some kind of challenge, I really believe in like working on the school to be able to meet that need so that other kids with that same need will also be served. I feel like that's like just a better, I don't know, that's just like a better way to do it than necessarily just like pulling our kids out right away. You know, but if it was like a long-term thing and there was just something that we couldn't get past, then I would love to homeschool and kind of be able to meet those needs in our own way. Of course, August is his own person, and as he gets older and has his own kind of reactions and interests and, you know, his own thing going on, if homeschooling is something that seems better suited to him, then I'm all for it. We'll see. So at this point, like, our plan is to do public school, and, you know, of course, things are always changing, and then plans change, and we'll go from there. I do love watching people's homeschool vlogs, though, and just hearing about people's plans and sort of daydreaming, and maybe one day that'll be our family as well.